Still sitting in a truck seat that's older than your favorite pair of work boots? Your back has been filing complaints for years. If your seat is worn out, sagging, or just plain uncomfortable, it's time for an upgrade. Head on over to seatspecialist.com. Check out their selection of quality replacement seats built to keep you comfortable mile after mile. And don't forget to use promo code TR104U to save 10% on your order. Seatspecialist.com, because a better ride starts with a better seat. Welcome back to another episode of That's Delivered. I'm your host, Trucking Ray, and today I've got someone truly special. Joining me today is Calvin Logan, Minnesota regional champ in the sleeper truck category. Calvin recently went on to represent Minnesota in the 2025 National Truck Driving Championship in Minneapolis. And we're going to dive into what the experience was like for him and how he got into trucking and what life looks like both on and off the road. Calvin, welcome to the show. How you doing today?
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. Yeah, it's always great to get together and talk about the wins that we have. And you really done it. You've made a win for regional. And you've done a lot. Also, just driving safe. A part of that is being safe out there on the road. A lot of people don't know the struggle that's out there. I mean, they see the videos on social media, but they have no idea what it's like in person. Not everything gets captured. So,
Definitely.
So, what was it like? We'll just get right into it. What was it like stepping into NTDC in Minneapolis, surrounded by some of the best drivers out there in the country?
The championship it was a little overwhelming. State I felt was a little more laid back, but yeah, once you get up with that, like the level of driver at the championship level they're good. They're excellent. They're excellent. Yeah.
Some of those guys go back every year, try again, and they learn from what they picked up on that last time, and they bring it back with them the next time. So,
yeah, absolutely.
What's some of the things that when you saw the atmosphere, expanding on that, you kind of imagine it had to be a little different than state level. How did the vibe compare to competing at Minnesota regional?
So I felt if I'll just go back to state and then I'll just kind of go through the championship.
Okay.
State I felt was super laid back. It wasn't, and I kind of went in it with a more laid back kind of mentality as well. Like, oh, I'm representing the company. I'll be able to, do my best. So it wasn't really. It was fun. It was still fun, right? Like the trucking association on the state level and the national level, they do a great job with like making it a family atmosphere, laid back. But the driving at the state was all forward motion. So there was no backward backing category at all for anybody. And then getting into nationals, once you go into nationals, there was a backing category. And then just the level of the mentality of the drivers were definitely more of like, hey, I'm here to win this thing. I'm not here just to try out. I'm not here to try to play games. Like, just it was very good. It was professional. They lock you down for a whole day. So you're able to walk the course, which we were able to do at state, but on competition day, yeah, they have complete control over you for the whole day, which was different. Yeah.
They bring the energy. They bring the motivation to help get into the competition mindset.
They really do.
Yeah. So now that not every driver jumps into competitions, what pushed you or made you want to do this? Throw your hat in the ring and test yourself out this way?
Well, so for me, it was all about competition mainly. There were a couple other drivers that work with us that I was like, oh, if they're doing it, no problem. I'll do it as well. And then also it was my daughter's birthday on the Saturday of the state competition, and so I kind of was like, hey, I'm trying to get time off. That's what I need to be able to do this. And yeah, they gave me some time off, and was able to be home for the daughter's birthday. Everybody else couldn't make it, but my brother did for state, so he competed. But mostly competition. I like the competition.
Nice. That's good. I mean, we need that. It's healthy. It helps us grow. Helps us to not get stagnant or to complacent. So very good. preparation wise? There's a lot of prep that goes into these championships, and people practice every day. How did you get yourself ready? And did you do anything that surprised you once you were out there?
The the championship competition I did. I practiced. I came in. I won state in June, and so I came in. My off days were Mondays, so I came in every Monday, and we would practice driving, practice pre-trips, um, practice a little bit of the knowledge, but that was mostly I could handle that on my own. But yeah, every Monday for about 7 weeks, 8 weeks, it was just pre-trip, drive, pre-trip, drive. So it
Wow.
was pretty, yeah, it was pretty. And then the week before, actually, the week before championship, I took off as well, and I practiced every day that whole week
Okay.
before. No,
Wow. Man, huge sacrifice. Great.
yeah, I tried.
Yeah,
Not
especially
anything.
for the family too. I mean, making that sacrifice. You're I don't know. Was that a pay cut in there somewhere?
Well, I took voluntary layoff. So I took the
Okay.
voluntary layoff the week before, and then our company they do pay us for doing the championship week. So
Okay.
I just get my normal mileage rate that I would have gotten uh, on going over the road.
Nice.
So
All right.
yeah,
Okay. So a lot of drivers probably wondering, "Hey, man, he made a huge sacrifice on the money side.
yeah,
You gained a lot on the confidence and the competition side." So,
yeah.
great tip to let people know that companies do that. I wasn't sure if sometimes that works out, but it did. I'm glad.
It, and like on the incentive base, because I know a lot of guys have asked, like, and I was kind of talking to him about it. Like, I feel like it needs to be like a buy driver incentive. Uh, I'm not always like money is obviously a huge incentive, but also it's home time. And especially if I was like, hey, my incentive is I just want to be home with my family. So if
Mm,
you can give me the time off, I'm willing to do it. If you're not going to, well, then I'll try, but I'm not, going to sacrifice family time also. Too much family time.
smart man. It pays off in the future.
It
Um,
does.
yeah. Good investment in your family. Think about the skills in the sleeper category, and for folks listening who may not know, the sleeper category is no joke. In your mind, what separates a good competitor from a good one in that division? Just from a good to a great one.
Attention to detail for sure. And then not getting too caught up with the next obstacle. So like in state, I felt like, you got to set yourself in one obstacle to get through the next obstacle, which you do. But the ones that I kind of observed, it seemed like, if they're doing the backing event, they're only worried about backing right now. They're not putting their mind forward too far on, hey, I need to set myself up. It's just let's get through this one obstacle, then let's get through the next. And the guys that could do that and placed, they were excellent.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's huge. Staying on task. I mean it's a big one that we learn in school. Um, you don't get ahead of yourself or get behind.
yeah,
So live in the present. That's huge.
yeah.
Uh, Great mindset, great exercise to help people even, outside of trucking. That's awesome.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, Advice for future competitors. Let's say someone's out there and they're thinking about, yeah, going into 2026 competition, giving it a shot. What's your advice for them?
I would say don't don't get too nervous. Like nobody takes. I mean, they take it seriously, but they don't take it as like live or die. Like you could over the road, right? Uh, but have fun. If you think uh, you're going to do something one way, and I'm going to stop this tire on this line every single time, it doesn't work like that at all. Um, but yeah, just do go in with how you're trained, right? Like you drive safe every day, you drive safe every year. Um, 99.9% of the time, you put your tractor and trailer where you want it to go. And so I would just treat it just like that. You're going to put this tractor and trailer exactly where you want it. If you do that, you'll do really well. Yeah.
All right. So that means drivers got a head start. giving them that advice they can practice every day until 2026. If you want, so you put that tractor and that trailer exactly where you want it to go each and every day if you're going to win, right? If you want to
Yep.
come out swinging. It's awesome. So, was there something you always pictured yourself doing other than trucking, or did trucking just find your way in your life along the way?
Trucking just just found my way. Yeah.
Same here. I thought about it, but then didn't see the path, But then
Yeah.
eventually it cleared up. It's kind of like those foggy mornings. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
community influence. Have you also had a pretty good connection with the Minnesota Trucking Association, or have you heard of them before? Has that been something in your community that shaped you and your career to help you drive in this direction? Maybe you knew someone. Um, what would you say?
I haven't. I haven't. I've heard of the Minnesota Trucking Association, but until I won state, I never really communicated with anybody. Um, but everybody I have communicated there, great people. Like, so professional. They'll help you out with anything trucking wise. They really will. They're really good people. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Minnesota Trucking Association for helping our drivers out there compete and stay involved in competitions because yeah, good experience spreads. You're going
Yeah.
to share your story with many people, and then they'll too feel like they can do it. So
Yeah.
awesome. Any road stories? Every driver's got a story from the road, maybe a good one or a funny one, or maybe even a little wow. That's always one we could take
A,
away.
li- a little wild one? Is that what you said?
Yeah, how about that?
Ah, not lately. I would say no. It's been pretty safe, pretty good. Um, I would say the wildest this year, or something that I always laugh at is have you been down to the downtown Dallas hub,
I
like
have
off of Harry Hines, and some of the people you can see walking around at night,
a
yeah,
show
those.
with you.
That's pretty much the wildest. On the road though, no, like we haven't knock on wood, we haven't
Right, you know,
gotten an accident, hit a deer, we haven't no
I have
close calls.
yeah, so, so
Yeah.
don't jinx it, right?
How
That's
about
good.
you though? Have you had anything?
Man, yeah, there's been quite a few. I've actually haven't given it much thought right now, but yeah, when I used to deliver Coca-Cola, I had a lot of stories because we would drive and we would park and we would be in some really rough areas, and you kind of wonder what's going on. Um, yeah, I mean, they had people steal from me and all kinds of stuff. Man, it was pretty wild ride.
Yeah.
It's like this is soda water.
Yeah, that's all.
And then, of course, when you're in the sleeper, the biggest thing that I think comes to my mind is those bumps. It'd be nice to get some smoother roads, but I know that's a lot to ask for, billions and billions of dollars. But when you're trying to
Yes.
sleep in the back and you get your team driving and you're trying to sleep in the back, man, that's a huge deal. Just getting
Yeah.
knocked around all the time.
Do you have to? Because I've been looking at lately. Do you use like a thick comforter, like a thick
Hmm.
top? That's what.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it's like I'm levitating off the bed. It's like
Is it?
like
Well,
a
I've been
magic
looking at
trick.
upgrading because we just use like a foam, like a little 3-inch foam topper, but I want to get something that's like
I'm
seven
still,
inches thick. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think I'm probably close in the 10-inch category.
Are you? Yeah, even
Yeah.
more.
Wow. Yeah. Big ups to you, man. You've been doing it quite some time with 3 inches. That's pretty amazing. Awesome. Well, hey, it's always room that we can make things more comfortable, make changes. We can share those
Absolutely.
stories and help each other out. So, yeah. So, life outside of the cab. Now, when you're not competing or trucking, what keeps you busy? Any hobbies or any downtime activities, time with the family that you can lean on to recharge?
Yeah, mostly just time with the family. Like to go hunting, like to go golfing. My youngest son, he's been into fishing a lot lately, so I've been trying to go fishing as much as possible and hanging out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what it's like. Sometimes you just need to recharge when you come back from over the road. It's just you never really feel like you're off, so it's just
Absolutely.
nice to hang out. Hang out.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge trying to find that time between being exhausted, getting the proper rest, and spending time with your family or those hobbies that you like to do. So those projects, right? You got to get that
Oh yeah,
done.
right.
You're out there on the road thinking about what am I gonna do when I get back? I gotta get this done, this, that, and this, and that, and the other, and then maybe you get half of that done.
And then you know that it's just time at home. It's just gone. Like I leave tonight already, and it's like I feel like I just got home. You know,
Yeah,
so it's
I think the biggest one I get doing sleeper routes. People say, "Oh, you got a lot of time now." I go, "Oh, really?
yeah, no time.
Tell me about."
no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's good. It's a hard to keep work balance and all that just where it
Yeah.
needs to be. It can be off center quite sometimes. You got to put some effort into it, getting it right. So big ups to you for doing that, putting the effort in with your family. Lessons from competing. Do you feel like competing in the NTDC has changed how you look at your job or even your goals going forward?
I mean, it. One thing it helped me with my pre trips, man. They're 10 out of 10s. I feel like they're pretty good. But going forward, yeah, it's more like I kind of said before. It's kind of just put drive the way that you know you can drive, and I think we're all pretty confident drivers for the most part out there, and it just helped with the confidence too. Like, hey, I can do this. Like, it's no big deal. It can be done. Little effort, little confidence, and I think that goes a long way, especially in this industry. We need some good, safe, confident drivers that can do what they know they can do.
I like that. Many people may get that confused, say, hey, no big deal. But that's the mindset you have to have. Otherwise, you feel like you can't do your job. Feels impossible. You don't want to get in the truck. It's a lot of mindset, I feel like, especially with the competition as well. Many people talk themselves out of even going to the competition. They
Hmm.
probably would have did great, but it's
Yeah,
that head getting in your head thing, the head
yeah,
space, controlling that and being
yeah.
positive, having that good energy. It's not that it's not easy, but it's like you got to make it feel like it is easy.
Correct. Yeah, and when you've seen it, I know you've seen it too. But sometimes you feel like where it's like we've all seen the guy trying to back a straight back into a spot, and it takes him 20 minutes. And
Yeah.
it's like I always feel like he's letting the truck drive him when
Mm.
you should be driving it. Like you can put that anywhere that you need to. And if you just do that every time, you'll be good. You'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't let the truck drive you. Drive the truck.
Right.
And put it where it needs to be. I like that, man. Could coin that probably.
Yeah.
I always go, hey, everybody's got a bad day. So now you got that out of the way. On to the next, right?
Yeah.
That backing day. They
Yeah,
come out of
absolutely.
nowhere. That's Jane. So yeah. So
Yeah.
any takeaways that you want to hand out for listeners out there about competing, about pride in the industry, how to just stay level and professional doing your job when there's so many obstacles out there. People want to express themselves on the road. That's not the best place to get
For
express
sure.
frustration and anger.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
keep it professional because they always come back and tell you, right? You're the professional.
Yeah. Oh, 1 minute. Yeah. 1 minute. Every time. You've heard it. You've heard it.
Yeah.
uh, so just something like for like just industry wise,
Yeah.
really?
Any takeaway you want to give to the listeners? We'll just sum it up with a few words of wisdom. What would you want people to know when they're truck driving, or maybe they got a loved one out there that's driving truck, and they maybe worry about them, or maybe they wonder what is exactly other truck drivers are saying about their is it being sugar coated, or is it really is like it is?
You know, I don't think it's being sugar coated at all. I honestly, you know what I mean? Like I mean, you've mentioned the roads, but if I feel like it's a multi-layered onion that once you start peeling back, it can really mess up your mind space if you let it, right? So it's like, you start with, the roads are bad. Well, then the traffic's bad. And now there's an accident. And now I'm running late. And now the equipment isn't the best. Now my employer's questioning me, and you see what I mean? And it can just and if you let that onion just get bad or open up, it will be bad. So I don't think anything is sugar coated too much. And I've only driven for or driven for the company that we work for. I've never worked outside of a different one, but I would think everywhere that yeah, it's not sugar coated. Um,
Like a
but if you can
blooming
stay in
onion.
the right mind,
Avoid the blooming onions.
avoid the blooming onions. Yes, because it's a trap. It's a pothole that doesn't end. Right. So you will fall into that pothole, and
Yeah.
it can get bad. So yeah, it's not safety. I feel like overall, just other drivers on the road has been kind of deteriorating a little bit. Like it's been on a downward trend, whether it's just not paying attention, not caring. I when was it last year? Talking about crazy stories last year in going on 94, just west of Bismarck. I had a guy going the wrong way. I
Mm,
was going west and he was going east in the west hand lanes, right? So it's just yeah, not paying attention, safety. Um, yeah, I don't think it's sugar coated though, bro. I
yeah.
really.
I mean,
Do you
that's
feel like it is when guys have some complaints about going over the road, a long time? Do you feel like it's sugar coated, or do you kind of empathize with them
oh, yeah, I
as well?
empathize a lot. Maybe one of the reasons why I started the podcast,
Yeah,
it's not just to get clicks, it's also to be educational, to help people maybe to get into a career that they never heard of, but they like what they see when they see that this job pays this much, and they go, "Well,
yep,
what's behind that?" And they kinda go, "Man, just trucking, I like driving." And so you see those 2 things, I like driving, you like the pay, but then you don't know about all the other things that happen.
yeah,
And then also you don't really get to speak with a truck driver because 'cause they're on the road, they're going, going, and going. So if you don't know someone personally, this is the best way is nowadays is to open up the forum for people to share, their
absolutely,
thoughts about their careers and how it tears into their life. I think it's a huge deal, for trucking because the industry still needs a lot of drivers to step up because people are also retiring and saying, "Hey, I can do this too," you know?
yeah,
But that
yeah.
head game thing, that's
It's
a tricky one. Yeah.
it is, yeah. It can really eat you alive if you let it. So I
Yeah.
try to always have the most positive attitude
And it got you to the
that you
champ.
can have.
Look at
It
that.
got me to the championship, yeah, and
Yeah.
it gets me through, day to day, right? Like I mean, we all fall into the man. This sucks. Like I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in Montana again, or I don't want to be in Denver again, or Chicago, wherever, right? But
Yeah.
it's like if you fall into that pothole, buddy, don't fall into the pothole.
My
Don't do it.
pothole is Wyoming.
Yeah,
Uh, Beautiful
I see
scenery,
it.
but man, something always going wrong there.
Yeah, and the construction they have going on there now too is
It's like, "Is anybody working?" A lot of
correct. Yeah.
phones. Awesome. That's good chatting with you, man. Keeping it real out here with all the truckers and letting them know that, you too can compete. You did it, so can they. Just start practicing now. Start today and take it serious instead of waiting till hey next year when you feel like you're under the gun. Want to make sure you put some time and effort into it each and every day. So that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and thanks for all that you've done. We want to make sure to let you know that too. We appreciate you representing the company, going out there and doing that hard work and the sacrifices that your family made. May not have been the same paycheck, but yeah, you got something in compensation, but you also got a reward that lasts for a
Yeah.
lifetime and a memory that you'll have forever. So
Yep.
that's huge. Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely, dude.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, Calvin, thanks again for joining us and sharing your journey. It's been a big deal to represent the state and national. I know that your story will encourage many others and push themselves to maybe even set up and compete in the future. So to the listeners out there, if you've been thinking about it, take some time to reach out to Calvin. If you see him, if you know where he's at, reach out to him. Until next time, where can people find you? Maybe.
They can find me at work for sure. Uh,
There you
for
go.
sure at work.
I like that.
Uh, but yeah, you can call me, hit me up.
Yeah,
I'm a
nice.
pretty open guy, so
All right, or you could play this back again, and maybe get to know some things that that you haven't before or paid attention to. So that's it. That's delivered.
Are you a trucker looking for a safe and reliable place to park? Look no further than Truck Parking Club. With locations across the country, we've got the perfect spot waiting for you, whether it's daily or long-term parking. And right now, use promo code DELIVERED at checkout for an exclusive discount. Reserve your spot today at truckparkingclub.com and drive stress-free, knowing your parking is covered.